Good morning, Fellowship Hi-Crest fam. Today is Monday, August 9th, and this is your Jumpstart. Our focal passage for today is found in 2 Samuel chapter 9, verses 1 through 13. And here's what it says. It says, one day David asked, is anyone in Saul's family still alive? Anyone to whom I can show kindness for Jonathan's sake? He summoned a man named Ziba, who had been one of Saul's servants. Are you Ziba? The king asked. Yes, sir, I am, Ziba replied. The king then asked him, is anyone still alive from Saul's family? If so, I want to show God's kindness to them. Ziba replied, yes, one of Jonathan's sons is still alive. He is crippled in both feet. Where is he? The king asked. Then in Lodabar, Ziba told him, at the home of Machir, son of Amil. So David sent for him and brought him from Machir's home. His name was Mephibosheth. He was Jonathan's son and Saul's grandson. When he came to David, he bowed low to the ground in deep respect. David said, greetings, Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth replied, I am your servant. Don't be afraid. David said, I intend to show kindness to you because of my promise to your father Jonathan. I will give you all the property that once belonged to your grandfather Saul, and you will eat here with me at the king's table. Mephibosheth bowed respectfully and exclaimed, who is your servant that you should show such kindness to a dead dog like me? Then the king summoned Saul's servant Ziba and said, I have given your master's grandson everything that belonged to Saul and his family. You and your sons and servants are to farm the land for him to produce food for your master's household. But Mephibosheth, your master's grandson, will eat here at my table. Ziba had 15 sons and 20 servants. Ziba replied, yes, my lord the king, I am your servant, and I will do all that you have commanded. And from that time on, Mephibosheth ate regularly at David's table, like one of the king's own sons. Mephibosheth had a young son named Micah. From then on, all the members of Ziba's household were Mephibosheth's servants. And Mephibosheth, who was crippled in both feet, lived in Jerusalem and ate regularly at the king's table. Man, this is just remarkable. If you remember or know anything about David's story, then you know a couple of things from this. One, you know of the pure hell that Saul put David through. Living in the wilderness and being homeless and being on the run for his life and trying to spear him and trying to shoot him with arrows and steady attacking him. And having him even fake like he was insane at one point. But you also should know about the dear friendship that Jonathan and David had, Mephibosheth's father and David. And man, this is remarkable because it's easy to let the bad that Saul did overshadow the promise that David made and the treasure that he had in the relationship with Jonathan. When someone does us bad, it's so easily to be like, you know what, I want to cause them harm also, and everyone connected with them. But David, once again, shows why he was a man after God's own heart. He didn't let the bad that Saul did cloud the treasure that he had in having Jonathan as a friend. You're going to be tempted when someone does you wrong, when someone harms you, when someone talks bad about you, to maybe stop doing business with them. And that would not only cause them harm, but their kids harm. You're going to be tempted to talk bad about them, to hurt their public presence. You're going to be tempted to do all these things. But instead of doing those things, I hope that you have a heart, that I have a heart like David, one that seeks to do good. And even though we have been done wrong, we still seek to bless those that are connected with people who harm us, because that shows the heart of God. Continue to power up, pour in and spill out. Have a great day.